What's good? What's good? What's going on, everybody? Um, what's going on? What up, Charlie? I mean, running up and down, man. Like, yo, let's do this. Even me, myself, I'm a late comer. Cheesy, what's good? So let me highlight King Mo. Cheesy 2Q, what's happening? Yes, I'm excited about this one. It's different. I'm doing King Mo, Muhammad to be exact. Yeah, more fire. Yeah. More fire, man. Yeah. Doing King Muhammed. What's going on, Mike? Mike is in the building from the UK. Yes, blessed, Cheesy. So I'm about to do an interview. So I'm doing King Muhammad, and he's from Tennessee. He's from Tennessee. He's been doing his thing for a minute, and champion, definitely won a couple of champs. He went from wrestling into MMA, all that good stuff, and he's doing it really big. So I wanna, right? Oh, okay, all right, cool. So yeah, MMA, yeah. So let me find a way to get him. I don't know if he knows how to do this. You need to connect. Come on, my life. Come on, my life. It's funny if you don't know how to. Cornell, what's going on, brother? If you don't know how to use this thing, I mean, we see what happened with Teddy and Babyface. He can completely mess up everything. I mean, especially if you're not into it. If you're not into it, this kind of stuff. So, big up Cornell. So let me hit him up. Okay, ready. Yes. Nice one. Nice. Yeah. So Cornell, man, maybe one of these days you gotta come on and play some good stuff for us. To change the moment, change the mood. Yeah. All right. So I hit him up. He should be joining us. What are you doing? So I'm doing an interview. So I've been doing the last few days. I've been bringing on different people, artists, DJs, entrepreneurs, people in the entertainment business, and basically, talking to them about the business of what they do, what they're doing right now, and etc. You know what I mean? So today we're doing King Mo. How do you do this? Go live with King Mo. Okay, go live with wave. All right, King Mo. So you need to drop a comment or send me okay, I got your request. All right, cool. Video King Mo. Wow, okay. King Mo, if you post a comment, all right, perfect. Ping, and then I can go live. So yes, I'm talking with King Muhammed today. That's what we're doing.
Here we go.
Now
here we go. What's up?
I was like, I know you don't do this every day, right?
Man, let me go. Let me get some better light. I'm outside right now.
Oh, okay.
Let me go out to the front.
Yeah. Oh man.
You doing good, brother?
Yeah, yeah, I'm great. I'm great. I'm in New York, so yeah.
Yeah, this virus is nothing to be played with, man.
Nah, it's not a joke, man. You gotta
Yeah. Let me go
safety
inside the
first for
house.
everybody, you know?
Let me go inside the house real quick.
Yeah.
I'm in my house right now.
Okay.
Better lighting.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better light then. Where are you at? Which state are you in right now?
I'm in Florida.
You're in Florida? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. That's cool, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, thanks for doing this. I thought it was I know there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
With all this COVID stuff, I thought it's a good time, to be doing this with folks, sort of like myself, entertainment industry. Your field is definitely entertainment, from a different perspective on a bigger scale. So I thought it would be important. I'm talking to people about their background, what they've done, and the business aspects of
Yeah.
the business. I thought it's very important for a lot of people, that are coming up, fighters, musicians, DJs, or whatever. So yeah, so everybody, welcome. This is Cos Canino. I got King Mo over here. So let's get right into it. If you can go into your background, reading your bio, raised by a single mother with your
Yeah.
siblings in
Yeah.
Tennessee. Yeah, what was that like for you coming up
Well,
with a single parent?
well, growing up in the South, Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma, Kentucky, my mom was not a single parent, Nigerian,
Yes,
Muslim as well.
damn.
So man, it
In
was
the
different,
South.
man, because
Yeah,
in the South, my name is Muhammad. So, you know, people like think I was crazy in the South my whole life growing up.
hell yeah.
My brother's name's Abdullah, my sister's name's Amina, my mom's name is Ada Nikay. So, people kind of
Yeah,
looked at us like we was crazy. We didn't blend in.
hmm. Definitely not. So what was it like? You grew up obviously like watching wrestling and things like that, and then eventually was it at high school that you became so interested and you started competing in terms of wrestling?
Yeah, what happened was in high school, after a football game, we lost because we couldn't tackle good. So the football coach said, the defense, y'all show up to wrestling practice in the morning in 2 weeks. Show up at wrestling practice at 7 a.m. in the morning, and that's what ended up happening. I just stuck with it, and I ended up taking me all over the world.
Yeah.
Wrestling took me far. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. So yeah, it was actually through football because I was wondering, I'm like, because I saw you were run tracks and
Yeah,
fields
yeah,
and football and
yeah,
wrestling. So that actually
yeah,
came about from the football aspect. Then you got
yeah.
into wrestling.
Coach Lebo, what's up? The people out here popping up. Ivan Ursland, Jay, Jordan Young. There's people that popped up that I know. So
Yes,
saying what's
absolutely.
up
Yeah,
to
shout
them.
them out. Those are your
Yeah.
peoples. Shout them out, man. Okay, so
Hey, Karen, I remember all them. What's up?
yeah, as a wrestler, you won the U.S. National Championship freestyle like 3 different times, right? And
Yeah.
05, 06, 08 also represented U.S. at the World Wrestling Championship. So eventually, right? What was
Mhm.
it for you in terms of the competition, the competitive aspect of the sport itself? What was it about it that kept you in there? Like, yo, I gotta do this. Like,
Well, what kept me in was it was a legal fight. It was a fight. It was a test of wills. Who was the stronger man, physically and mentally? Who had the better game plan? Who's the smarter man? And who had the stronger will to win? That's why I liked it. Because it was an all-out fight. We couldn't get in trouble. There was
yeah.
a set rule system that we had to follow, and the better man would win for that day. What's up, Coach Lebo?
were you were you were you ever in any street fight prior to professional career?
You know what? Yeah, I got in some fights, but the thing is, as I became more disciplined as a wrestler, and I became more interested in the sport of wrestling, that all ceased. I just found myself, I became obsessed with the sport. All I do was everything I did. I wake up, push-ups, go to practice, push-ups, dips, crunches. That's all I did. More wrestling practice. That's all I did. Get home, run, jumping jacks, box jumps. That was my life because I wanted to get somewhere. And the thing is, I saw how my mama was, because my mama, a strong Nigerian woman, on her own, raising 3 kids, she did it. So I had to, I learned from her. I got my work ethic from her. Sahak, what's up? Logan, what's up?
Mm-hmm. So in '08, that's when you made the switch to MMA.
Yeah.
What was it like? Was that interested you? Like, okay, it's time. I've done enough in wrestling. Let me go to MMA.
Well, it's interesting. I was a fan of fighting, boxing, kickboxing, pro wrestling. At that time when I was younger, I thought it was real, and all sorts of stuff. But when I was in college, I remember a guy by the name of Jeff Lindsay. He's an Oklahoma MMA legend. Back then, it was no holds barred. He came to Central Oklahoma, the school I was wrestling at the time, and he was there and he was like, "Hey, my name's Jeff Lindsay." I said, "My name's Muhammad." He said, "I'm a fighter. I'm fighting a wrestler. Can you take me down? I'm gonna throw kicks, punches, and knees at you." So I said, "All right, throw them kicks, punches, and knees." I seen him throwing them. They seemed kind of slow. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go take this guy down a bunch of times. And that's what ended up happening. So we did that for 2 years. I ended up, the first fight, I cornered him. He fought a guy by the name of Eves Edwards in Houston. And Eves Edwards is a UFC legend. I was 19. We went to Houston. I cornered him. We lost, but we did a good time. Then, like 6 months later, we went to California. I was like 20 at that time. He had a fight in King of the Cage. He lost, but it was a good experience. But I was at that time back then, I was 19 years old coaching a 29-year-old man. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew wrestling. So I knew from seeing him, I had an idea what to expect. So when it was all said and done from wrestling, I knew the next transition would be either pro wrestling or fighting.
All right, cool. And then what is your favorite style?
What's up, Curtis?
Yeah, what's your favorite style in terms of strike, position, or submission during the fight?
Man, whatever works. Whatever works. Yeah. I like the knockout, but if someone's gonna let me choke them out, I'll choke them. But I've never got no chokehold. But look, whatever works is what I'm going for.
Absolutely.
Plain and simple.
Yeah. What about selection process in terms of opposition? How do you go about that? Is it your choice, maybe, or anybody? Like
the promotion, it's anybody. If you're a fighter, a real fighter, takes on all newcomers, takes on all comers, especially if you're on the same weight class. Me, I was a money waiter, so I'd fight heavyweight, 205. I didn't care, man. I just wanted to fight and get paid and have a good time doing what I was doing.
Absolutely. What are the 3 things that you never do, or any fighter should never do before a fight?
I don't know, man, because the thing is, when it comes down to it, do what you feel like doing. Whatever works for you, just do. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. So, I know this. I used to eat McDonald's sometimes or drink soda before a fight. Some people won't do that. I don't know. I'm just different. Everybody's different. So I can't tell somebody what to do or what not to do. Just do what makes you feel good.
For you. So Charlie's asking a question there. Did you learn strikes from the guy you were teaching wrestling to?
No. I learned strikes from just different striking coaches. Jeff Mayweather, Melcher Minor, Danny Perez, Justin Fortune, Tyrone Spong, Henry Hooft, Mike Pazinier, Oscar Roque. I've had a lot of people to help me throughout my career.
What about
Curtis?
People's in there. What about team building? Obviously, when you look at every professional sport, the team is just as important as the fighter. How do you go about the people that you work with that are closest to you, in preparing for a fight?
Well, you know what? That comes through who you can vibe with, who you can build a special relationship with. through trials and tribulation. You know, a lot of times that's just with me. I built my bonds with guys I trained with, people I bled with, I sweated with, I competed with, because I knew what their heart was about. You know, I built my bond with guys through hard work and just blood, sweat, and tears. Because if I see them sweating and bleeding with me, I know they're all about it. We can make this thing happen.
I mean, obviously, you've been in the ring. You've a lot of experience with several fighters, whatever. Looking at yourself, what would you say separates you from any other fighter? Like King Mo, like.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I just think that we're all different. I just think that I'm pretty honest. I'm pretty real. You know, I just like to have a good time. I'm not gonna be fake about nothing. Yeah. You know, I'm pretty respectful. I'm understanding. I don't know. I'm just me. That's good question. Hey, good answer, Devin. Good answer, man.
Coach is like, yeah. All right. What about what would be?
What up, Nate? What up, Coach Nate?
Yeah. What would be your?
Hey, shout out to Coach Vasquez. Hold on, my bad, real quick. No. Shout out to Coach Vasquez, Nate Vasquez, man. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's a Dewan. What's up, man? Shout out to Dewan too, man. Yeah. Them two been down since day one.
Day one. Big up, man.
What up, Hot Sauce?
What would be your dream? By the way, Mo is there. We're just having a conversation, So if you have a question for Mo, please just type it in there, and let's just get into it. So you can say, I can paint the question, and then he can answer you. So if you have a question for him, especially those of you that know Mo very well, some personal questions, being in the ring with him, working with him, so you can throw that out there,
EQ the Misfit, what's up, man? Hey, one of the favorite beat makers out there. EQ out Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So what would be your dream fight?
You want to be real?
Real talk.
The easiest fight that'll make me $1 million. Bam. That's it. Because look, it's like this, right? Everybody, like, yes, I want to fight the toughest. I want to fight the toughest, the biggest, the baddest. But at the same time, sometimes, man, it's good to fight the easiest. Look, hear me out. I'm a little older. Sometimes it's good to fight the easiest, get that easy payday, and then relax. Oh, and Tito Ortiz too. That'd be a good one. Good answer, Zach. Yeah. I would beat Tito's ass if we fight.
Oh man. This is one there. What do you think about the Nigerians that are fighting in the MMA that are really making waves? Like, how important you think that is? What's your take on it? Anyway,
I'm loving it, man. Like, Usman. I knew him since he was in high school. I'm proud of him doing his thing. Now, Sadiq, tough as nails. Israel Adesanya, star. Charles, I butcher his name. Icheku. I butcher his name, but he's tough too. There are a lot of tough up and coming fighters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're doing their thing, the Nigerian, and this new wave. Because I'm from the old wave. The new wave, they're doing their thing, and they're putting spotlight on the Nigerian people right there.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey, and Dane, my match with Yuri, the first time it was great. The second time it didn't end too good because Yuri was too big, too strong, young. But you know what? Like, when I was my prime, yeah. I would kept on beating them. But you know what? Now that I'm older, these young kids, man, they're remarkable.
So let's talk about some of the management that you've worked with. Like, so I think initially you were with Strikeforce in terms of professional, right?
Yeah, but see, okay, so the way things work in MMA,
yes,
the way things work is the promotion is kind of your promoter, is who you fight for. So you're a promoter and you fight for them as well. It's different than boxing. In boxing, you're a promoter and you fight for so-and-so. But now it's different. Wow. Hey, Nate, I'm wide awake, Nate. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Your eyes look tired.
Hey, my eyes wide open. It's just the angle. Yeah. I'm looking down. See, right here? Looking down. What's up?
All right, cool. So do you have much say in terms of like which company you fight for then? If that's the way it's
well, it depends on who you fight. It depends on who you fight for. I'm retired What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, D Hen? Now I'm retired though. You know what I'm saying? But so the thing is that what it comes down to it is who you sign with and how they promote you. That's what it comes down to.
How long is the contract?
The contract could be, it's based upon fights. It could be 4 fights in 3 years, 3 fights in 2 years. You never know.
All right, cool.
Nate.
So you did. Nate is getting at you. So
yeah, I know he is.
Strike Force. Then you did Bellator. Why the move at that point?
Because I ended up getting released from Strike Force. So I went to Bellator, and I ended up pro wrestling with TNA while I was fighting for Bellator.
Okay. And then I guess in terms of the last company you were with, Ryzen Fighting Federation.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. What has been your biggest lesson in the business? Like, not in the ring, outside of the ring, up to date. Like that you said, man, I could have made some serious money then, or something else.
It's never about, man, I could have made some serious money. It's about smaller things like patience. Do things at the right time. Yeah. Because some people out there want to force things and make things happen. That's what I did. And every time I did, I got injured. What's up, Ellie Sackback? Ellie Sackback, boy. He's the man. Yeah, what's up, BG Mike? What's up? And yeah, when you rush things, bad things happen. I learned that in pro wrestling. I learned that in amateur wrestling. I learned that in fighting. You learn that in life. Whenever you force stuff. And the thing is, you learn it more and more as you get older. Yeah. What up, Muhammad? What's up?
So you won a lot of fights and you lost some. What was it in terms of how did you handle defeat? How do you come back after a loss?
I'm gonna be real with you. When I win, I just go to the room, ate, watch TV. I never celebrated unless they paid me. Unless they paid me to celebrate. But if I lost, I would go eat, spend time with my friends. I'd celebrate the loss. You know why? Yeah. Because I figured every time I lost, I improved. I took that. I was like, that's one less mistake I'm gonna make. Sometimes people get all down. I learn from that. I'm like, okay, that's what got me. Because if it didn't get me now, it would get me later. So I'd rather it happen now than happen later.
Was there any fight, like a particular fight that you had and you lost the fight and you were like, man, I had that. Like, I should have won that fight.
Yeah, there are a few. The first fight with Quentin Jackson. Yeah. The second fight with Emmanuel Newton. The fight with Phil Davis. There are a few fights, but you know what? That's all in the past. It is what it is, man. Yeah. Oh, my opinion on Yuri. I hope that Yuri works on a sprawl because fighting in the ring is different than fighting in the cage. And I wore gold shoes in college to stand out. It was different. Why be like everybody else? I wore them to stand out.
Someone said, what is your opinion on the fact that Jericho is in the UFC?
Yeah, I think Yuri, he needs to work on a sprawl. If he can work on a sprawl, he's going to be hard to beat. He's young, has a good chin, has great cardio, hard to keep down. He has a big frame. He has good power, good kicks. He's well-rounded.
Way back question here. Why did you always wear goat shoes in college?
I wore them to stand out. It was something different. I saw Michael Johnson doing it. He had the gold track shoes. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna wear gold wrestling shoes for the finals of the Big 12 conference championships, and that's what I did. And I won them. Did something different.
Cool. So Charlie here, the UFC seems to be the biggest. Is there a promotion preference from a fighter point of view?
Yeah. Really, when it comes down to it, what's up? What's up, Dean? What's going on? Now, when it comes down to it, you want to go to who's going to pay you the most money, who's going to treat you the best, and who will promote you. Because a lot of fighters are out there saying, oh, I'll do this for free. You're stupid. Because fighting for free is the dumbest thing you could possibly do. Why damage yourself for free?
Of course.
Go where you can be treated well. Go to who's going to promote you, and go to who will show you respect. Because some fighters out there ain't respected at all. What's up, Shamil? What's up? What's going on?
What does kill or be killed mean to you?
You know what? Kill means, hey, gotta get this job done or die trying. That's how I see it. By all means. Thanks for love, Dean.
What is in your professional career? What is the best advice you've been given?
The best advice? Man, I've gotten a lot of good advice, but the best advice is take your time, think things through, and be real to yourself when it comes time to make a decision. Hey, what's up? What's up, Danilo? What's going on? Danilo's the man too, boy. Boy, it's tough. Because we're a tough family. Danilo and Yuri. Those boys are tough. Two tough Brazilians. Boy, I remember them.
From last Friday, your following Friday. All right, cool. I mean, like for somebody right now, like you talk about some of the young cats that want to get in right now, what would you say to them? Like knowing everything that you've been through, how they should position themselves.
Yeah, get with the right team. Get with someone that knows what they're talking about. Because in the fight game, in combat sports, you'll run into people that claim they know this, know that, but they don't know jack. Get with someone that's proven, that knows what they're doing, that's well respected in the game. Do that. And also, when you're training, like you said, protect your heads, protect yourself, and work on your defense. Because without a good defense, you have a short career. Y'all listen to that. Protect your head. Listen to that right there. Protect your head.
I see a lot of fighters saying still want to fight. Given the choice, would you still fight with the coronavirus out there right now?
What's up, Jake? Hey,
yeah,
y'all, Jake Lee Striking. Y'all follow him if you get a chance. He's the man. But with that being said, I think a lot of these fighters out there, they can fight if they want to, but they gotta be careful. They have to realize this virus attacks your lungs. So it's a great chance when you get the virus and you beat it, your lungs could be damaged. They're saying some reports people are losing up to 20% of their lung capacity. That's around. That's 2 minutes. That's 5 minutes. It depends on who you are and where you are in camp or when you are in your career. So that's the last thing you want to do is lose 20% of your lung capacity. That is the last thing you want to happen. That's a death sentence.
One from Mr. Thanos here. What is the best techniques to submit the Rona?
All right, wash your hands, social distancing, everybody wearing masks, and those are the 3 best things. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and practice social distancing.
More like
the next question, what do you think of the robbery of Rakic and Vulcan? Blatant robbery. Hey, Rakic, that's another guy, Alexander Rakic. All the 205ers out there, be on the lookout, because this man right here has some power. Hey, he whooped my tail. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, for one of my camps, I was using him, and I was like, you know what? He's a big young kid. Let me see what he has. And I was like, you know what? The first 2 weeks, I was getting my ass kicked, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure him out. And eventually, I figured him out, but he was still kicking my ass. Like, we sparred 6 rounds, and I would do good the last half round. He was just too big, too strong, too young. He was like 245 pounds. I'm walking around at 203.
Damn.
You know, he's strong, man. He's the truth.
So, like, for you now, after the fight, what is next? Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Are you after the fight? What are your next adventures? What are you planning to do?
So right now I'm pro wrestling with MLW. You know what I'm saying? So it's well, Sexy Bell. But I'm doing stuff with MLW, Major League Wrestling. Shout out to Major League Wrestling. We got Filthy Tom Lawler, Team Lawler, ATT Dan Lambert. We're taking over. You know, and also I'm coaching, so I'm doing pro wrestling and I'm coaching as well. So I'm just staying busy.
Cool. Does that include like management or just really in the ring, like coaching?
Well, the management part, I can't do that. That's too much. Coaching right now because the management's a big old headache. That's a lot to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Have you ever been to Nigeria?
Nah, I ain't been, but I plan on going this fall or winter. It provided this virus thing is all gone.
After
Because
the
you don't know.
virus.
Yeah, after once post virus, I'm there.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. We got to make that happen. I think that's very important.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta go.
Yeah, there's a lot of young talent over there. There's a lot of people that you can really inspire, to do great things. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say before I go into the quiz and then we'll wrap it up?
Nah, that's about it. Shout out to Daniel Gali. Daniel Gali is an Olympic champion for Canada, Nigerian. He's one of the first few Nigerian athletes I've seen do something.
Nice.
So Daniel Gali, shout out to Daniel Gali. He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna wrap it up
with
a quiz. Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram or Twitter?
Yes.
Man, Instagram. Yeah, the gram.
New York or Vegas?
Vegas.
Nigeria or Ghana?
Come on, man. Nigeria. Come on, man.
If you could have it your way, knockout or decision?
Knockout all day. Knockout. Sleep.
In women, makeup or natural?
Natural.
Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder?
Woo! Man, look, I think AJ gonna get him. I think I know I rock with both, but I think AJ gonna get him though.
Are you saying that now? Would you say the same thing before the Fury fight?
Yeah, because styles make fights. Styles make fights. I think that as a matter of fact, I think Joshua matches up better with Fury than he does with Deontay. Truth be told. What's up, Coach Pahumpa? It's my coach.
Nice. L in the building. Shout out. Okay, fight camp or the fight night?
Fight night. Fight night.
All right. Soul food or African dish?
Man, honestly, I'm not even the food like
South,
that.
Man. Like,
I'm from the South, so I like soul food, but really, I eat clean. You know what I'm saying? So I just eat whatever. I'm not a foodie. I just eat to live.
Cool. Action movies or comedy?
Man, action comedy.
All right. Amazon Prime or Netflix?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. In a woman, brains or beauty?
Brains. Because you can always look with brains. You can always buy beauty. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy brains.
It will cost you. It can cost you.
Hey, but you can't buy brains. You can't buy brains. That's one thing you can't buy.
F-150 truck or a sport car?
I'm gonna go with the F-150.
Yeah, you down south all the way, man.
Because a sports car, I like to cruise. Sports cars, I don't be speeding.
Yeah.
I ain't a fast driver. I like to cruise. So whatever.
Cool. Denzel Washington or Samuel L. Jackson?
Ooh, that's a good one. Samuel L. Jackson.
All right.
Yeah.
The last one, Goodfellas or Godfather?
Ooh, Goodfellas.
Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. It's a wrap.
Godfather too long, man. Godfather too long.
Yeah, Godfather.
Hey, Sage, what's up?
Godfather
What's up, Sage?
Part 3 all the way. Yes. Yo, Mo, man, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. I thought it was important for us to get to know you more. A lot of, my Nigerians, Africans, everybody, telling me, yo, when I was doing like, yo, Mo is from Ghana. I'm like, nah, he's Nigerian. Like, it's like,
nah, I don't look like that.
Yeah, so yeah, I appreciate you. And I'm sure we're going to get together sometime after all this madness.
Yeah, man, especially come down to Florida if you got time, man.
Yeah. Nelson been trying to drag me over there forever. Like, I'm like, I'll definitely come through, I'll come to way after, man. But shout out your peoples. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Big and better things. Be safe over there also. I appreciate you, my brother.
You too, man. You too, man. Wear that mask. Wash them hands.
100%.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to everybody for tuning in. Big up to King Mo for doing this. Everybody keep safe. I'm gonna log off, sign off, whichever one is click off, and I'll be back. And shout out Jay, shout out Lola, shout out Charlie, everybody in the building, Akin, everybody, all the fighters, the coaches, everybody that tuned in. Big up yourself. I'll be coming back on in like 20 minutes or so. I'll be talking with King Zoro. Thank you. I'll be talking with King Zoro. He's a big artist from Nigeria, so we're going to make that happen. Talk to you soon. Bless.